on Halloween night. Cosmic.
If you hear over and over, if you're not nervous before a game, it's time to hang them up because you don't have enough investment.
Facing a Syracuse defense that dials up the blitz on first down. And Lopez's second-level run. CC in total defense. It's the second worst rushing defense in the conference. And Damon June, running backs coach, and a guy who ran hard at Natron Means. Here's pressure. Low throw incomplete for Connor. Lopez just got it off. Takes a shot downfield. Incomplete. DB wide receiver back deep to return the punt. McGinnis boots it away. And across the board. His first collegiate pass. And he's going to take off instead.
Or quickly, so to speak.
On second down, the give is to Yassin Willis, who's ripped down Ross. Filardi under pressure, and he is set. Lacrosse player, defensive coordinator for UNC. Stonehouse with the punt, the fair catch. Diego Pavia playing like a Heisman Trophy candidate. Devon June for a gain of 2 on first. June motions out. Lopez fires a strike. That's his top receiver, Jordan. From plus territory, another blitz. Lopez in trouble, gets away from Jaquez, and he's set. Lopez boots. Chip was calling for it. Now a throw to the end. 2 tight ends, motion right. June powering forward. 4th and goal, 2 tight ends. And a timeout by UNC back. And a flag. Reese Verhoff, a 24-yard chip shot. And North Carolina on the board first. See win. Syracuse looking to snap a 4-game losing streak as well. And we football game. Off a high snap. It's the sophomore from Newark, New Jersey, Yassin Willis.
Cover 1, press cover 1 across the board.
Filardi floats one to Jonte Cook. Front of offensive coordinator Jeff Nixon. Carolina rushes 4. Filardi incomplete through it.
As good as it gets.
This one takes Carcaterra and Belichick just talking lacrosse.
Yeah, I think it was longer than that actually.
That's McGill on first.
That's where his love started for the sport of lacrosse.
Parks in his element tonight. Handoff on second down. And a timeout by Syracuse. Feeding Madrid, Tucker in motion. Carolina wants more speed on the field. Lopez fires a strike. South Carolina. He's out wide. Pressure off the edge. Easter makes the catch.
For North Carolina this time, it leads to immediate points.
Trip Woody, a North Carolina native
From North Carolina, if you continue to turn it over at the ring, they're doing it. When they got down there inside the 5, but aside from that, he's been fine.
With Benjamin Hall, he's been the team's top rusher on the rule book.
It's a rule. It's an absolute rule.
Back to the ground. Hall scavenging.
Freddie Kitchens, their offensive coordinator.
Pressure from the safety. And too high.
Because of the amount of yardage they surrender per game.
There's Sam. He's going to run. Filardi finding a small opening
against the defense. And the defensive coaches said there's something to this young man.
Rose
Stop us or we're going to be here all night.
With 2 backs in the game, Willis gets the call. Puts his head down. Nixon gets the call. Machetes his body right through there. Right back to Nixon.
Ooh, slipped one. High school in Texas, DeSoto.
Filardi launches toward the end zone, and it's brought back.
Backers on the outside. Invite him up the field and let.
A give to Willis. That's why he earned the nickname.
They have an advantage card.
Velarde under pressure. Tucks.
Carries for 63 yards on this drive alone.
Velarde lost the football and then shipwrecked.
Finding the completion.
UNC loads up the box. Here's the blitz. Velarde in trouble. Flag down. A boot. Hand off Willis. Inside run. On second and goal. Off the hands of Velarde. 5.
There it is, man-to-man across the board again.
And another flag with the play clock at 0.
And they let the clock run out.
Here comes the blitz. Velarde into the end zone. Knocked away. And Syracuse tacks on 3 more in the backfield. He gets the call. Big hole up the middle. June to the second.
Grant's coming.
There's the blitz off the edge. Grant able to make the... Lopez had time, took too much time, chased by Jobity
Of North Carolina, he's coming.
Low snap, the give to Gauze, he doesn't get there, 4th down. Tom McGinnis to kick. Demetrius Samuel.
It's just the penalties.
On 1st down, it's Tyreek Hill, the true freshman from low snap, right back to Hill. Runs into a roadblock and picked up 2. Velarde flushed. Rose downfield. Passing down, and Syracuse is yet to complete a pass. Velarde back deep.
He hit that baby.
Javaria screen retreats all the way to Gio Lopez, 5 out of 9, puts it in the belly of June, who bulldozes Gary Bryant.
Exact area along the offensive line.
Lopez to the sideline, low throw brought in by Peso. 3rd down back. 4-man rush. Lopez.
It's the 3-3 ball game.
Guinness. Fair catch called for and made by... Low snap. Flea flicker. Velarde downfield. First career completion for Velarde. Willis stopped at his man. Trailed by Cost. Velarde chased by Robinson and throws it away.
4 on 4, and then everybody's coming.
Here they come. Velarde launches.
Where else to go but to throw it away?
Will Hardy lets this bounce. 1st down. Here's June. Tries to bounce it to the outside. Lopez hands it off to June. He's got seam. June across.
He's in the game.
8 carries, 78 yards. And June, that time, taken down by Sparrow.
Hey, how about it?
Came in averaging 6 yards a carry. Here's Hall. He can run through guys.
Boy, that counter.
Michigan transfer Hall. Hesitated. He's Q. North Carolina with a 2nd down and 9. Lopez finds McGill. He's got a couple of blockers. And a timeout by Syracuse. They are now out of timeouts.
Syracuse takes its final time.
McGill coming in motion. And a timeout by UNC. 3rd down out of the timeout. It's a run. They don't get there. Lost a yard. Verhoff connects. We look at 1 for 11 for 25 yards in the opening half. We'll play action. He's got Emmanuel Ross in the flat and Andre.
I think he's okay. He's allowing him to clear the edge of the line of scrimmage, so to speak.
Yes, Sid Willis gets Lisman walk-on who came to Syracuse on a lacrosse scholarship. Quick throw through the hands of Jonte Belichick in his first year as head coach with all those Super Bowl wins. Still looking for that first ACC win. Gio Lopez looks off the screen, saw the pressure, finding June. And you in space. PAT is good. North Carolina told
one touch of the ball.
Spelled like Demon, it's pronounced Demon, and all season. Give is to Yasin Willis. Hammers through a tackle, running hard against Pittsburgh. Also got in against Colgate, a blowout win for Syracuse. There's Willis. Go to Nixon. Slams into a roadblock. He doesn't get the sixth play of the drive. All the way to the 30-yard line. A gain of
Change if you're moving the football the way Syracuse is.
Another quarterback draw. And Carney take
Across right now on the back end.
Carney under pressure, and he's sacked. And reason they're in the midst of long losing streaks. Heisman winner next to me, and Andre Ware. There's another screen pass. It's McGill. And Lopez to June, slips a tackle. Lasky moving to center. There's a toss. June in space. He's got the first down. North Carolina wanting to get on the perimeter. This time they hand it straight up the middle. That's a big hole for Gaw. Gaw's again. Threads the middle. There's a toss to Gauze. Serpents around the edge. Enough. Back to the ground. Back to Gauze. And he's met for a loss of 2 yards in the slot.
Right here.
Numbers on the right side. There's the little tunnel screen to Ship. It developed. RPO, quick slant, Paysor. Cox in motion, the give to June. Finds a hole, first down. Running back, Ship the motion man. Ship on the fly sweep, battling.
The last 12 turnovers for UNC have been inside the red zone.
Not this time.
A heartbeat offensively in this one at any point.
The PAT is good. 8 seconds away from its first ACC win under Bill Belichick. Joe Filardi back into the game. Yasin Willis. Jigsaw's his way for a game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. On first down, they hand it off to Will Nixon, who only gets a yard.
Drops attached to that 2 for 13, but there just hadn't been.
Out of the eye, Willis. Moves left late by the Eagles. Right back to Willis. Pinballs off a defender, met by Cost. Filardi to throw. Ducking. Chase from the backside. Abuja-Day. Screen pass to Ship. Third down. Quarterback draw. Lopez moves the chains. UNC taking its time. Lopez to the end zone. He's got Ship.
Count an extra point. That one's good. That counts more than a field goal. That'll be in the SEC championship game.
Already locked in on Ross. He didn't even
Dialed in, a fierce competitor. So we're looking to see if he could rebound on the gridiron as well. Here he goes.
couple of nice
An offensive midfielder in the game, but a long stick midfielder like Filardi will need to have some offensive skill, because when you make a stop on the deep.
Lacrosse is starting on a Friday night.
No doubt.
Well,
dangerous throw.
4 years ago. But for Filardi, as we see him throwing an out right now, the big thing for me is the will in sports.
yeah.
Timeout, North Carolina.
North Carolina takes its first time.
It'll be the number one overall seed.
Already downfield, dangerous throw. Carolina rushes forward. Already has not looked comfortable going out of bounds, and they didn't see enough evidence to overturn the call. Agree or disagree?
Well, I agree.
On the verge of their first win against a power conference team, first ACC win, and that's been the formula. The run game.
No need to pick it up and throw it.
It's Gauze again. Turbos to the 35. Allen, Virginia. And then today, yeah, Syracuse shorthanded, questions at quarterback, but North Carolina.
And they've been healthy. They are improving in the weight room. Tons of PRs they're seeing.
Yeah, to a bowl bid.
Gauze sets up a 3.
He won't get a shot to break it, even though he's at 202 tonight, because they won't throw it the remaining play.
Here's the toss. Gauze hit in the backfield and wrestled down. David almost sees it. Went south. And off to Gauze. Trimble. That's a good one. Jamie trying to go. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll burn some more clock. Try to get a playoff before any review.
Special place when we come here for dinner, so I'm going to take his word.
Yeah, you eat well, man.
I tell you what, they have been close for the last couple of weeks.
And Gio Lopez, who in his first 4-game ACC win, North Carolina off the schneid. They snap a 4-game losing streak.